Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, but we're back here in Heist 3.12. Honestly, I didn't end up really playing Delirium League much. I skipped that one. Harvest I only did a little bit. So this has been my real return to PoE in my full form. So I decided I'd get back and make a video and, see everybody's doing. So for this sort of video, I'm going to do something different. And if you guys like this sort of thing, I'll keep doing it. Personally, it's something I think I haven't seen much of in the PoE community, and something that I feel that is missing. And maybe it's a little bit niche, but it's a little bit maybe OCD of me. But I thought it'd be interesting to go through a dump tab stream, or a dump tab video rather. So essentially, I ran heists for about 3 or 4 hours or so. I did a couple grand heists, and other than that, I just did contracts, a lot of lock picking contracts. A lot of deception contracts, some other random ones. But so this is my loot from that. I have full quad dump tabs worth and a little bit of spillover here. I'll walk through my process of how I evaluate loot, how I break things down. This is not right or wrong. It's just how I like to do things. I probably pick up more loot than I should, but I like to go through loot. I think it's fun. So let's go through this. I'll maybe break this up into a couple parts depending on how long the video is, but yeah, so I figure if you guys like this sort of thing, I'll make it a regular stay on the channel every time, because I accumulate at least a couple hours or a couple tabs of dump tabs every day, so it should be pretty easy to show you guys my process. So anyway, jumping in, first things first, I look for divination cards. Because I ran so many heists, I'm expecting a huge amount of stacked decks. So let's see what we can do here. These are just the loose divination cards first. I'm gonna get to the stacked decks afterwards. Obviously anything big, so for anything big that I want to go through later, I'll drop in the sort tab. That's supposed to be in there. I'll drop in the sort tabs and go through these later, just to keep things so I can spend a little more time going through the actual loot, and then I'll look up value on items that need to be sold. That's just how I like to do things. Again, not right or wrong, it's just how I do it. So I start with divination cards. Am I missing any in here? No. I'm expecting I'll probably have, if I had to guess, maybe 100 to 150 stacked decks at the end. Okay, so these are all full. Drop these in the divination. I don't think any of these were super big. And again, I'll go through and I'll turn in everything. I saw an Exile card in there. I'll pull that out in a moment. Yeah, oh, I have a bunch of hoarders. Didn't even see those. Good to know. Oh, this is probably when exhausts were really cheap. I pulled those out, and I think it's probably still not even worth turning in, or not even worth selling. But I'll pull them out for now. So, divination. Did I get all the ones in here? I did. Cool. So we'll start off with divination cards, and the reason I start off with divination cards is because divination cards can turn into anything, right? They can really be any category of item. And because of that, the way I do things is I drop everything back into my dump tab so I can get a full understanding of the currency that I've made. So it's easier to just do divinations first, so I don't have to go through and do things twice. Faded Unique, End of the Light. What is that? 1 chaos. 5C, pretty good. Maw of Mischief. This is a new item. How much is that worth? 1 chaos. RIP Bex's item, but still kind of cool. Light Dangerous Flask, Gloves, Shadows and Dust. These were worth something a long time ago. Not anymore. Superior Gem, Ball Lightning, 5 currency, 5 Augs, another one, 5. Okay, cool. Pretty quick. Vivids, I'll save. I know I'll throw that in. That's not worth anything. 10 Chisels, Ball. Okay, and I'll sell the uniques here that I know are bad. Sell that. That I'll save, and we'll just dump. We'll dump all the currency back in. This will go in the sort tab. Drop this in maps, and this will go in gem, just because I know that's easy. So, oh, Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on turning these in. I'm going to do the stack decks first. So I'm going to have to go back anyway and do these. So let's start with them now. So far we're at 100. Okay, we're going to be well over 150. I was wrong. So far we're at about 200 stack decks. 202 stack decks. Now, again, a lot of people will go into a map and just drop these things. That's not how I like to do it. I like to spend time with the loot. I just think it's fun. So I go through them one by one and do them like this. So this will take some time. But obviously, I'll note and I'll stop. You guys will know if I get anything good. The Cataclysm, level 21 spell gem. Probably not horrible. 1C. Never mind. Not good. Another Mob Mischief. Orbs. Scarabs. And I have gotten good items from this. I picked up a couple Beauty Before Deaths. I've gotten one Doctor this league from doing this. I've received a bunch of Exile cards. I would be surprised if we don't get anything good out of 200 stack decks. Belt of the Deceiver, no good. Offering to the Goddess, 3 essences, no good. I will do this sale. Sorry. I probably should put D&D on, but honestly, I'm trying to get as much money as I can to save up for a Headhunter. We'll drop that in the dump tab. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Keep going. I'd be surprised if we don't get anything good out of these stack decks, like I was saying. Primordial. No, that's not Primordial. The Wretched, that could turn into a Headhunter, and maybe it'll save myself the time. 6-link body armor, it's just working towards a divine. Harbinger fragment, no good. Okay. Drop all these guys in. Body armor, map. Severed in Sleep. What is that? 1C. Oops. Mortal Fragment. Honestly, I kind of need one more Mortal Fragment. I haven't been able to get Mortal Ignorance to do 3C. Okay. I haven't been able to do that fight yet because I don't have Mortal Ignorance and I don't really want to buy it. Surgeon's Flask. Sack, frag. Come on. Gloves. Level 20 gem. The Fox, no good. So far, nothing great. I don't think this is... okay, 4C. 4C card is worth selling. Again, I'm trying to make as much money as I possibly can. And sometimes I can't always be mapping and can't always be heisting. Uber Elder Fragment. Oh, nice. Okay, those ones I am going to shut off. I was selling maps I wasn't using as well either. Sorry guys, don't have time. How much does Uber Elder Fragment sell for? The Eldritch Decay, 5C. So that's worth selling. Vaults of Insidiate, Worthless, 6-link Imperial, Chaos Orb. So far, nothing great. Definitely have not made our money back if I just sold the stack decks, but I mean, who sells their stack decks? Like, that's sacrilege. Future Cloister. I don't think that map is worth that much these days. Yeah. Law Orb. Okay. Into the Divination stack they go. $115 more, roughly. The Void. Okay, that's pretty good. 3 Orbs of Fusing. I'm expecting to get at least one thing, like I said. One good thing. Like, if we can get one Doctor, that would just be fantastic. Quality currency. Mirror Arrow. No. Sire of Shards. Beachhead? No, it's not worth it. Beachheads drop like candy these days, too. From Heist, so it's probably not worth anything. I think I've got like 4 of these ones. Eye of the Dragon. But But yeah, so I received a doctor really early on with stack decks. That was the first. What is this? Tripanon 1C. And that was like the first good drop I had this league. Also, if anyone's curious, this is my second character. It's an aura stacker. I caved into the crowd. I decided to make this 3 days ago. I don't think this is worth anything, but I will double check. Yeah, it's not. I made this character, yeah, like 2 days ago, and it has just been smooth sailing. I had about 100x budget, just based on other things I had made and sold and dropped and all that. So I still have about 30x, and I'll get into some of the stuff that I got that I know I received in my runs today that I think people will be interested to see. We'll get into that. I threw them in the dump tab, and we'll go through all that. Wow, this is my worst. Baited expectations is worth nothing. This is my worst stack deck run yet. I have not had such bad stack decks before. Another one of these. 9 Shrieking Essences. Just curious what that deal with that. Unset Ring could be that really good one, but yeah. I mean, I'm sure 9 times out of 10 it's not. Calm's Heart, not worth anything this league. Pacifism. Unlucky. Pacifism again. 10 Awakened Sextants. Sextants are not worth much this league. Hit like 5 of these. Tripping on again. Ancient Doom. What is that? That's that prophecy. Harbinger Orb. No. I've hit so many humilities this league. It's unbelievable. Superior Support Gem. 1C as well. Man, it's just 1C cards for days. Drop all these in. And then we'll do a return in. To then again drop stuff back into the dump tab and sort of continue from there. Again, this is not like some hyper efficient process. That's not really my goal. My goal is to go through the loot that I have and wow, this was the single worst set of stack decks I've ever had, and this was almost the most I've been done in one go. So that's unlucky. Let's trade these in. Gilded Cartography, that's pretty good. Map, 5C, can't complain. Obliteration. Mortal Fragment, damn, not the mortal one we needed. 1C, I mean, currency is always welcome. Breach item, hand up, that's not worth anything as far as I'm aware. That's dog shit. 6-link body armor, we'll take that. That's double check this. Yeah, 1C.
Let me tell you.
Just vendor all that.